Hey guys, Todd with Great Escape Farms here. Today I am standing in front of a muscadine bush, actually two of them, one here and one is down that way a little ways. And what I plan on doing is doing a little winter trimming here before these bud out. And what I'm gonna do is have the main branch coming up here, and I have two of them coming up right here. You can see them, they Y off and they follow the same exact path. So I'm gonna cut this one off. And then I'm going to leave this one on because it goes along this wire. And then I have another one that comes up and goes across the top wire over here. And muscadine only fruits on New Year wood. So what I want to do is come back and cut off a lot of these right here. About each little intersection here is called a node. So I want to do one, two, about 3 or 4 of those. So let me go ahead and trim up my horizontal branches first, and then I'll come back and I'll do my my laterals coming off, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do with those. Okay guys, real quick, let me show you a bonus that I got here. So this one I cut away, this one I cut away. If you notice, I have a branch that comes into the ground here and it curves right back up, and that branch comes from over here. This is the original plant back here. So what happened is the branch came down, went in the ground, formed a root or root structure here, and then came back up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. Pull out my clippers here. I'm going to cut it right about here, and then I will take a shovel, dig this up, and I can transplant this somewhere else. So I will do that here in a little while. Now on to the task at hand here. So I have a couple things I want to do. So I have a lower line right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this branch right here and I'm going to attach it on. So this other one right above it, I don't need for anything. So I'm going to trim it off totally and just toss it back. And then I have a center branch here, and make sure you can see that. Okay, I have a center branch here, and this one is going along the center here, along the center line. So what I'm going to do is on each one of these, I'm going to come out 2 internodes and just clip these off. And just get this one out of my way here. And I will do that all the way across. So I have just 2 internodes. Again, the grapes or muscadines are only going to grow on the new growth. So how far up do we go here? Right about here. So this one, I'll trim off right about here. This guy, I come down 1, 2, maybe 3. Yeah, let me do 2 on this one. And then this one coming out, again, I'll do 1, 2, trim it, 1, 2, and I'm going to trim that one and go all the way across and do that. Let's see, this one is not, so let me do 2 here, and it will make things look a little better and definitely give me a place to get everything to grow with a lot of new growth in here. And let me go right there. So actually this one right here is going off. This one coming from the bottom is coming up and it's going across. So that's going to be a shoot for me going that way. And I will trim that right there. So I still have a little more trimming to do. Let me go ahead and trim this all the way up. As you can see, I have all of these. So I will come out. There's 1, 2, 3. I'll trim that one right there. There's 1, 2, 3. I'll trim it right there. This one, 1, 2, 3. Trim it right there. And I'm going to do that all the way across. So let me do that real quick and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so here's the one that I pulled out in a pot. It was fairly well rooted and it's dormant, so I should have no issue with this having issues of dying or anything else. So it should be fine. I'll move it out to the farm. Muscadines generally only grow in zone 7. I'm in zone 6 out at the farm, so I will try to find a microclimate which will be a little bit warm, extra mulch and everything else, and try to keep it alive. Let's come over here and take a look at what it looks like all trimmed up. So you can see the bottom row, I have 1 long strand. Right here I have anywhere from 2 to 4 nodes or internodes coming across, and each one of these will put out new vegetation this next year, and that's what will go ahead and fruit for us. And then up at the top, I also have the same thing going across, and up here I pulled this one up a little and I just put a tie wrap on it until I get some tendrils out to come and hook it up. And also the bottom one here, I said I went ahead and wrapped it around a couple times, so it should be okay. And this one I have coming up, and it takes an oddball path and goes over that way. If I get this one to come out this next year, or something from down here in the center, I might go ahead and cut that one because I want something a little closer so I don't have to come from so far away. So that's what we look like for right now. If you notice, it was a tangled up mess when I first started, and I did not trim this at all last year, so that was 2 years worth of growth. So normally it's not that bad. Every year it would be a little bit simpler. So next year I'll go ahead and shoot a video on it and show you what it looks like doing a simple 1 year trim. So that's it for now. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much and have a great day.